All right, so today we fixed the vapor lock issue, presumably, with the 74 Continental. I replaced all the fuel lines from the carburetor. Originally they ran all the way zigzaggy through the engine and then down to here. I replaced them from here and brought them around to the fuel pump and then up and over just under the cowl of the hood. That way they'd get some airflow. And I let it run for 20 minutes. It didn't turn off, didn't vapor lock on its own. And when I turned it off and let it heat soak, it just fired straight back up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that problem is solved. We got our vanity plate in today too, which is really, really exciting. Cleaned out the trunk, still need to vacuum. And then we cleaned out in here, still need to vacuum. And then there's a few things in the back, the front plate, jacket and such. And then we've got the 89 Lincoln right here. It's got an exhaust leak and it needs a heater core. But before I put the effort into the heater core, in theory it's going to replace the Subaru here. But before I put the effort in to replace the heater core, I want to fix the exhaust leak and then have it go through a safety and emissions test, because if it won't pass emissions or if there's other things that I haven't noticed, I don't want to put the money into it. Some of you guys haven't seen this. I haven't actually posted it on my Facebook even, but this is my new 89. The air conditioning works, the heater doesn't, quite obviously. It's got brand new white wall tires. You can see they're kind of blue, and that's just because they haven't even had the soap washed off of them. Yeah, really, really nice tires, all the factory wheels. We've got a few things that need touching up, but that's not that big of a deal. I can handle stuff like that. Internal engine work, I guess, would be my weakness. Wheels are in great shape, nice big tires, and the paint is actually like pretty good as well. See, you can see reflections down the street. And then let's see if I've got the key to the trunk. Okay, so there's the key to the trunk, and the trunk is in really good shape. Some of the lining is coming down, I guess, but a lot better shape than my other Lincoln. I used to have the blue one. So the lining is all there. It's in really good shape. This isn't wrapped in green. And then the tail lights as well are in really good shape if you compare them to my other. And actually, I wonder, because this looks familiar, Middlecoff, I wonder if my other Lincoln was from that place as well. That'd be pretty interesting. I'm to check some of my pictures I've got, but yeah, the top is in pretty good shape. There's a little bit effort needed right there, but it should be good for a year. All the windows except for this one, of course, they don't work, or they all work. All the doors open and close really well. You'll notice it's in really, really good shape in here. Like the carpet is really, really heavy pile, which is like it's supposed to be. But all my other Lincolns, they were pretty worn down. You can see the seats are in really, really good shape too. Let's see. There's the armrest. Rear speakers. I wonder if I can see what's... Nope. Rear deck is in good shape. The headliner all the way through is in really good shape. The wood trim, the Lincoln focus, there we go. Lincoln cigarette lighters. And then even the driver's seat, I mean, it's got some wear on it because it's leather, but I mean, everything on it works. We've got Pioneers up front, 6.5s. And then a nice head unit up here, a Pioneer as well. All the wood trim is in really good shape. And then any of you who remember my old Lincoln, remember that this was coming down a little bit. There we go. And there were just a lot of other problems. This one has a documented 131,000 miles, so last oil change was at Jiffy Lube, and it says next one at 131,000, but I've got all the paperwork on it as well. The velvet or whatever lined whatever. Yeah, this thing is in really good shape, and the air conditioning works as well. Go ahead and fire it up for you. You can hear the exhaust leak. It is a Lincoln. The gas light works, the temperature gauge works. It needs a thermostat, and because the heater core is leaking, it causes low coolant, but this thing is in pretty good condition. I mean, that is a handsome car if you ever seen one. Oh man, I love Lincolns. Look at that though. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh, and a little bit of rust up here too. Nothing too crazy. Might have to take this trim off and get... This car could probably just stand to have an entire coat of paint, but it probably won't for a while. Anyways, that's it for today.